Good morning. I'd like to do an update on my aquaponics system here. Don't be alarmed that even though it says corrosive, it was just citric acid, so we're still good with that. Okay, here's my fish tank, and I have the fish tank set up with my fish in there. The water goes across through the drain pipe over here, and then runs along this manifold here, so that water comes out for all three of my grow beds. I wanted to try and gain a uniformity of water flow for each grow bed, and I wanted to do that with a higher volume of water going into the fish tank. And so that's why I did this. I went with 1.25 inch pipe all the way across, and I went with the electrical conduit type of PVC pipe so that it's protected against, sunlight and everything like that. But I just went with regular PVC fittings for the other stuff. And as you can see, I have good flow rate on all three of the nipples where the water comes out. Right there, show you that. So I'm getting good flow rate on that, and the return line for this system, I'm going to move back away and I'm going to show you the underneath side of the project. I have it coming down through the table, and then here's an 1.25 inch pipe that carries the water back into my sump tank area. And this one here connects right to the bottom. It's 3/4 inch down through the bottom of the drain, and it comes into this 1.25 inch. And then here's my sump tank. So, hope I'm not making you seasick, carrying the camera around. Down in here, you can see I have my pump. The water's draining right now out of one of the grow bed areas. And then also up here at the top, that's the drain from the grow bed that's right above the sump tank area. And it's draining down into there. So I get the water filtered by the plants, and then it has a much better clarity on the water. And then the water comes out through the pump, goes up all the way up here, comes over the top, and dumps out. So I have a larger flow rate. Okay, here's the thing that I did. I did 1.25 inch all the way to the bottom here and I put a T in the top of it like this. It's able to take the flow rate. It has a much wider opening, and it seems to be working much better than the 3/4 inch. 3/4 inch was overflowing with that much water coming off of the pond pump. It was just overflowing it here, and it wasn't allowing the water flow rate to work well enough. We've got a little bit of food here, and the food particles are too big for the mouth of the fish. So sometimes I let them soften up, and then I mash them, and then they can get them into their mouth. But that's what's going on here. Enough of the system talk. I have this tomato plant, and this tomato plant, I have it strung up all the way almost up to the rafters in here. And it was standing straight up, but now I've put it on a little bit of an angle because I needed to try and accommodate it. I have some chili peppers I need to plant. And the first grow bed here is the hydroton grow bed. Then this grow bed right here is the sand and gravel grow bed, where I have the sand and gravel underneath. And then right over on this edge, I filled it full of hydroton so that I wouldn't have the sand being sucked back into my sump tank area. So it works as a little bit better filter there. And then I have yellow wonder strawberries there, and I have a bean plant there in the back, and I have a tomato plant, small tomato plant there that it's growing up. Seems to be doing a little bit better. And then over here in the third grow bed, I just have some strawberries and some cucumbers. And then there's a little strawberry plant back in there called berry baskets and everything. And I have some onions here that I'm using as chives, and some marigolds. And I've kind of gone through and I've planted a little bit of marigolds and everything. But Here's one of my strawberry plants. It's really doing pretty good. It's starting to get hot here in Tucson, so I moved it back out of this direct sunlight. This one that's in Miracle Grow, and I just have some hydrangeas sitting there on the top to kind of keep the strawberries from getting wet and rotting. I bought a bougainvillea plant, and I have it here in a pot until I can get it down to Mexico to the house and plant it. Got my mint. The mint I took out of the system, and I put in this pot over here, and I just dumped the water in there and let it just wick the water as it needs it. It drinks lots of water, and it produces lots of mint, and it grows fast. Been using that for my iced tea and everything. Got a petunia there, my wife's petunia, really nice. It's growing really well. It's in Miracle Grow, but I dumped the fish water on it. And I have a pineapple plant, and I have some other little flowers and everything. They're really looking nice, really pretty. Here's some more flowers. These are really beautiful looking flowers. Little red ones there are kind of stunted. Got some marigolds in there, and over here on this side also there's some more little red flowers underneath there. But plants do excellent with the fish water, just irrigating them with the fish water. You know, just give them a little dose of it every so often. Have some hanging baskets and some more things there. But I just wanted to give you an update. I've changed things around a little bit. This system is working really well. I could actually expand this system. I'm really impressed with it. I could go with a deep water culture. I feel that now the infrastructure on it is strong enough that it can handle, you know, more flow rate, and then on this edge over here, I actually, you know, I haven't glued any of this. This is all just pressed into the fittings and everything, and I have no water leakage. It does an excellent job, and I can expand it. So when I move, or I go down to take the system to Mexico to the ranch or whatever, I can just take it apart and put it back together down there. But it's just an expandable system. I could go off the side here. I could go all the way to the edge. You could probably get a deep water culture in there, and does a really nice job. But please rate and comment, and thank you for watching my video.